Air that is a new blend.
Yeah.
From what I understand.
Principal Cigars. Talk about this.
It's not even out yet.
This is, how do you improve the Von Care?
Well, you don't.
Well, apparently you do.
Apparently you do.
Because he said this wrapper makes it deeper and richer.
And
So,
and I believe him, but who is him? And how would you even know this?
Well, because him is Darren Chaffee. Okay?
Darren Chaffee, isn't he the owner of Principal Cigars?
Yeah. And he's here. And he came in for your birthday with Yulia.
Yulia comes in from Estonia.
Yeah.
Which I think is actually a made-up country. I looked it up.
Yeah?
It's just not there.
It's just not
I might
there.
have spelled it wrong. I might have spelled it wrong. I can't remember if there's an E or an I, but it's something.
She is here's my favorite thing is the whole shop wants to talk to her, right? And everyone wants to, Yulia is, everyone here knows who Yulia is. And she comes in and she's like, where's my corner? Find me my corner because I'm going to sit in it. And she's sitting back there right now in the corner watching us.
She's in the corner. Darren's back there.
Actually, yes. So back there, you'll see Darren and Yulia both in the house.
Let's see.
What
I'm
an
trying to
absolute
point
blessing.
them out here.
Oh, yeah, we got it. Here, drop that. There is Darren.
This is,
and there's Yulia.
Can
we move on?
They should have a laser pointer. It would be a lot. They should come up with that.
And so you're going to smoke that Von Care.
I'm smoking it right now. We're having some Distretto coffee, and today's show is brought to us by Principal Cigars. Why? Because Darren and Yulia are here. And B, if you bring us this cigar, you can do whatever the hell you want.
Whatever you want to do.
No, give them the keys to cash register. I don't even give a shit.
Well, yeah, doesn't matter to me.
Yeah.
Because half the reason why our cash register keeps ringing is because he makes such stellar cigars.
So why that is a documented
Chris,
fact.
will you just go ahead and just grab him some cash and just put it in his pocket or something? Okay, last night. That was a blast.
Last night.
And I'm very
This is
proud.
where I feel bad for Grizz. I feel bad for Larry Adams, who of course is in the house.
I don't feel bad.
Julie.
I don't
because
feel bad. They know
if they lived here, they would have had, and we're members here, obviously. They would have had the experience that was last night. We had 2 craps tables, roulette table. Was that blackjack that was being played there? Blackjack. There was real poker in the back.
Yep.
We had
Texas Gaming Commission. We had nothing.
We had nothing to do with any of that.
No. They decided to have a goodwill game. We didn't require buy-in. We did not benefit.
We made a lot of money on the cockfighting we did out back.
Cockfighting is a big thing.
That was we made a lot of money there.
Yeah.
But last night's event was a masquerade party. Originally was designed for member appreciation, so we closed the lounge down to.
It wasn't. That wasn't the actual member appreciation though.
Oh, there's going to be another one of those.
There's going to be an actual member appreciation night. That was just a members only event because from time to time, membership just needs its benefits, and sometimes we just need to be able to put up a stiff arm and say, "Look, this is just for our members. It's not necessarily the appreciation, but it is just a small token."
We definitely threw the Heisman last night, and it was. But this masquerade thing, I didn't know how many people were going to take this serious, but there were a lot of guys and gals, obviously, masked up.
And you know what? It didn't dawn on me until Darren said it quite sarcastically last night. That made me feel like a dick immediately. He said, you know what's a good idea? You know, after a year and a half of the government telling us to have to wear masks, let's have a mask party.
Yeah.
And it didn't really hit me.
Darren sees things from other elevations.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
And it made sense in that moment. And again, made me feel like a dick.
Well, and this is why
people did enjoy it. If it doesn't cover up their ability to smoke a cigar, they're okay with it.
That's the ultimate mask.
Pull that up about 4 inches.
Yeah. But I think you got to learn a lesson at every step of the way, and I think we just don't ever ask Darren in advance when we do an event if we think it's a good idea.
That's a good
yeah.
Just do it the
because
day
we have to do these bad ideas.
Yeah.
So no, the event last night was packed. I think there was over 80 people in here. We had a bartending crew that was in here making drinks that were all themed after my high school drinking days, and there was a Boone's Farm punch, which I'm sure was delicious.
It was Boone's Farm and Cheerwine. We did the Burke Bulldog, which was a Colorado Bulldog, White Russian with dyed Dr. Pepper in it, and then we did the 142 after your motocross number, which had 142 proof gin in it, and then other alcoholic drinks.
That might explain. That definitely explains why everybody was dancing the way that they were dancing.
I'm gonna be honest, it got sweaty in here, didn't it?
There was a sweat fest.
That was what
you literally looked like you just ran out into a thunderstorm and came back in.
It was. I was giving hugs at the end of the night. Just said, "Sorry, I'm sorry, man." I felt like the fat guy in Along Came Polly, who was playing basketball.
There was a lot of that, but it was an amazing night. Wish you guys could have been here, and it was what a night.
So I'm curious where everybody's watching us from. Give this a share if you're watching it on Facebook. This is Saturday at the Shop, our Saturday get together. This morning we do not only have 1 or 2 birthdays to celebrate in here with you and Mo. We have a tremendous, joyful moment that we get to share, and that is we got a text this morning from Jim Trader, and
you guys have all heard about him over the past.
He is officially cancer free.
Kicked your ass, cancer.
Stage 4 cancer a year and a half ago. He just got his test results yesterday. The man is cancer free. Let's give it up for Jim Trader. Hey!
I love it.
I had to go break it down in the back. I was so happy.
It was. I mean, we've watched this. Our family. When we talk about how our family comes together here, as soon as Jim was diagnosed, it was right as COVID was happening. He had so many delays because of COVID. He couldn't go into the hospital to get certain procedures done. But the ladies of ICC all got together, and every night was making him and his family dinner, taking it to his house. And just making sure that he, concentrate on what he needed to concentrate on, and just couldn't be happier. This was the best news ever. So happy, so happy.
F.U. cancer, you are exactly right, Jody. No, and what we are going to do is we're going to do one big ass event for him before the year is done. I'll tell you what, this is going to be a big one.
Yep.
We're gonna have some.
Jake Powell, thanks for bringing that up. So our Brandon Byers, our general manager, Purple Heart recipient today is National Purple Heart Day. So and our own Brandon Byers is a recipient of the Purple Heart. So snap a salute to y'all. So a lot of good things going on.
Yeah,
obviously,
it's a good day.
Yeah, and one of the coolest things is my life is on these poster boards around here.
That's when you were gay for a little bit.
I was gay just that day. It wasn't for me, There was.
That's when your sons were gay.
Well, they still are there, but that is, you actually look like you just came out, and your brothers.
Come on!
I mean, look at that look on your face. You have that lead singer of Queen look on your face, and you have, and your brothers are like busting out laughing. So that to me looks like, hey guys, and then they just lost.
All right, hang on. What I'm realizing is people are actually watching us right now, and it is 2021, and even though it is your birthday, you don't get to say quite everything you want to and make all those jokes.
Well, that's one thing that won't ever change. So that will be an equal opportunity offender. That reminds me, if you're coming in from a foreign country, let's try to piss somebody else off. If you're coming in from a foreign country, like Chicago, let us know where you're coming in from.
Right there, Black Star Line Cigars.
Hey, how's it going over there, Dave? Out there, over there by, what's that restaurant we like up there?
Portillo's.
Portillo's. You're over there in the drive-thru line over there at Portillo's. Give me an extra $1. Good day.
I have a feeling the G'days are kind of taking a backseat to the rest of you.
Well,
making fun
Chicago, you have to set the tone.
Is that right, Austin?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
As long as he said it, Jesus.
And I'm gonna go on record right now to tell you that this funky air is gonna take 4 freaking hours to smoke.
I'll tell you
what. Show's
what,
been going for 20 minutes. I'm a quarter inch into this thing.
This is part of the new cocktail collection with the principal did, or is doing rather, and this is every one. There are 5 different ones, I believe. Actually, we'll have him talk.
Yeah, we'll have him talk.
I'm smoking one of them.
We're still breaking the ice right now. So we got Miami Gardens. I'm going to assume that's down in Miami.
Throw a little something over to Mike Henderson.
Yeah, I think Mike, we're going to go ahead and I'm going to throw a little bit of Cuban twist to this if he's actually in Miami. So, good day, mate.
How about a little bit of Grizz is coming in from England?
Good day, mate. Hear that?
No. Let's continue. Let's talk about cigars, shall we?
Sure. No, I want to talk about just one more thing.
Okay.
While we had an epic week.
Yes.
And I started this with I want to go fast, Mom. My best friend of 48 years. He's wandering around in some of these pictures.
He's the guy you were kissing.
He's the guy. That was my gay moment. Scott Noble, CEO of an oil company.
Yep.
Was gay for a short period of time. I'm sure the investors will love this.
Yep. Let's be honest, none of them are watching.
That's true. So anyway, he decides, apparently you started the conversation of, hey, wouldn't it be cool if we could go out to a racetrack? And then Scott does what he does and takes things to another level. So he rented Eagle Canyon Raceway, which is a phenomenal facility. By the way, if you're into cars, Eagle is unreal.
It is life
unreal. So we pull in at 8:30. There are BMW M2 competition cars sitting there. A bunch of go-karts that have plastic on the back wheels. A bunch of professional-looking drivers. One of them is like leading IMSA in his points right now.
Is a professional.
Yeah, he is. And from 8:30 in the morning to 3:45, we just drove. And fast.
You know what it sounds like? It sounds like we just went on a nice little drive.
No,
we went on a gut-wrenching track day.
I literally almost. I mean, I raced motocross for 10 years, up and down, bump and never got sick. I'm with Jason Hart, professional race car driver, in a Porsche GT3 RS, and I'm feeling G-forces that I've never felt before. Forward, backwards, in all these directions. And I think the biggest issue, and I think what made me sick was when you're flying into a corner at about 160 and the corner turns around and goes like this, back there was when I thought about hitting the brakes. So in my mind, I'm already putting my foot on the floor of the passenger seat.
Yeah.
And he waits until 100 feet to make the turn. And it's like, oh no, we're going to Dukes and Hazzard this bitch.
Really?
We are going out. And he makes the corner, and it does it very fast and very smooth. But 20 minutes of that, and I got my ass kicked.
See what Rat said? Jason's a 928 brother.
Nice.
I didn't know he was a 928 guy.
Okay, so he's way up.
That is, so here's my thing, is after we did that, if anyone is in the market for a 1.5-year-old or a 4-year-old, I'll sell them for just not that much, okay? I'll just sell them for enough for me to buy like a BMW M2.
That's all you need.
Like 60 grand, you could have yourself a brand new fresh kid.
Sorry, my mom's calling me.
Oh shit, man.
How do you do that?
Ron, help us.
This will go fast.
Bob's is gonna figure out how to do Instagram here for a second and his password, so the whole place can see. Oh, there we go. We're back in.
Mom, I'll call you later. Jesus.
Oh my God. No, this is. So it looks like he's from a legendary family.
Nice.
Look, so the offer's out there. If you want to buy a child, I'm trying to get my track. My track.
Apparently, according to Scott, you better get prime money for your kids because it is not a sport.
Money. Yeah.
It's not a sport for the weak of heart or weak of checkbook.
We got Brian McGee in.
Brian McGee, Suzuki RM100. That's I started on MX100 Yamaha.
East Coast is telling you G'day mate is Australia. East Coast, which part of the East Coast?
What part? Well, let's quantify.
Where are
that.
you coming in
What part
from?
of the East Coast are you from? Because if you're up there in that New York area, there's a different G'day mate.
Should we talk cigars for a second?
Want to?
Yeah, because we got some cigars this week that are legendary.
Yeah, you think?
Yeah.
Lots of good things going on. Here, I've been doing a lot of talking.
No, you're fine. I mean, this is kind of your day to talk about. I'll talk about. I know you want to talk about that.
Love this.
I'll talk about this. This right here is new to the humidor. We haven't even really announced it or done anything. We just put it in the humidor. This is the Patoro XO Robusto, and I think they call it
Robusto Extra.
Robusto Extra. A little bit bigger ring gauge. It feels like maybe a 6. But for those who like the XO, because why wouldn't you? This offers a very similar experience, and as to Pablo, one of the 2 owners of Patoro, this is his favorite cigar that they do, full stop. So, and we brought a box back from Switzerland for you, and I never saw any of them.
No.
You just smoked them all.
They evaporate.
So they're good.
Spectacular.
Predominantly Dominican tobacco in this, very airy, very nice, good depth, flavor changes like crazy. Stellar cigar.
Yeah.
That is one you want to try.
This one I'm excited about because I've kind of I have a top 5, top 6 cigars that just kind of sit right on top of each other as my favorites of all time. It's just, this was one of those that I never thought we would ever see again. It's called the Partagas 160. This cigar is, it's got a phenomenal story. 1972 tobacco, 1977 Cameroon wrapper. There's a whole story to this, but but in the end, we were able to score about 6 boxes of each of 3 different Robusto sizes. It's unbelievable. It's borderline now vintage. It's borderline. It has those antique notes. It has a lot of that. It's a little bit more on the mellow side until you get towards the end. But to be able to take it in and retrohale the entire thing is incredible. A cigar of this age, to be able to get them in that $20 range is ridiculous. The secondary market has blown up on these cigars. 150As right now going for about $125 to $150 a stick. And we've got them in the humidor. We sold 8 boxes in the first 24 hours. That just doesn't happen.
Well, it's for good reason. The cigar it's remarkable. It's a great gift cigar, and it's stupid. Did you talk about what that price point comes in at? It's like 19
to 20. Yeah, 19 to 23, something like that.
That's silly. Great cigar, great story behind it. It ticks all the boxes and gives you a really, really unique experience.
I'm just gonna tap the brakes for a second, put it in park. This new Banquier is ridiculous.
Try that cool little thing. Little sassy.
Everybody in the room, what do you guys? Thumbs up?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Jesus. Stay up and drink a little longer.
Bro, the guy that went, woo, he wasn't here last night. See, he's got the most energy.
That's fun. Man, that's good.
This is called dead air. That's what this is.
Yeah, but that's got.
That's very good.
I mean, there was a note that hit me, and it just.
That's just so round.
It hit me like. Espresso, something just smacked me right in the head, but it could have been last night too.
Yeah. So that's
God,
a couple.
I wish that guy from the East Coast.
I know.
From Australia.
Well, that's Australia.
I'm worried.
You know what?
Aaron has that look in his eyes. He's really upset that Darren stopped making Patrias. I think he's going out to get his gun. I don't know what's going to happen.
This
could be live. This could be live.
Yeah, we're going to shut this off here.
Darren, find some Patrias before you die.
Oh yeah, you got that cash for
Darren.
Oh yeah, you got that cash for. Okay, we'll just give this to Darren. We'll give this when he comes up.
There's no long comment coming in here. By the way, if you have any questions, comments, let us know where you're coming in from.
Yep, Grizz. Oh, that's Grizz over here. I can see a new event, ICC at the range, Cigars and Guns. Trust me, it has happened. Grizz, it will happen.
Grizz, just come in.
We're way too American to
We'll eat something. We'll drink something. We'll smoke the entire time. That'd be cool to have Grizz come in from London.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, be awesome.
I think my favorite. The last time we went shooting was when Ty was sitting with the M1 Grand just slung over his knee with the cigar still in his mouth. Boom. Oh, just ringing freedom.
That just to me has like 1 million views on it when he pulls that trigger and it just jacks it right in the face, smashes his cigar.
Fake news, sir.
That's
Not-
fake news, sir.
I'm gonna have the video editors at Go Local whip something up.
Yeah, we'll make something. We'll make something. What do you say we do something here?
What do you want to do?
Let's do this.
All right.
Let's
Oh,
give this
what
to
the
you.
hell?
Let's give this to you.
By the way, FYI, I don't like presents, so
Well, this isn't from me.
okay,
This is actually from Oliver.
okay.
So open it. Don't shake it. It could be alive. He said,
This is
poke
from
holes in
Oliver.
it. This is from Oliver.
Okay.
So this is a happy birthday.
So
from
Oliver is our friend
United
from
Cigars.
United Cigars and brings us
Adam
Adam
A.
and Byron. This concerns me because this could be tacos that he got in the Dominican 2 months ago.
It could be a cat he got in the Dominican 2 months ago.
Well, that's
yeah.
what.
Okay. So, yep.
So
That's
there's
a thing.
there's that.
Well, open it up. See what it is.
Well, what-
Jesus Christ.
Well, it looks like a part. What the hell is this?
What's that?
Okay, it's those. Oh, it's Adam A. Okay, all right. Here we go. Adam A. Private Lounge glass coasters.
That's a thing.
That's a thing.
Look at that.
I
That's
didn't even know that
classic.
was a thing.
It is now.
And now we got a.
Nope. Don't open that one yet. Open the other one first.
There's another.
Yeah, there's like a battering ram thing.
Okay.
Okay.
What is this?
I know how you always said you wanted to have a diamond encrusted gavel.
Yes.
Well, this right there. When
All
you
right.
go grill master,
Oh.
Oh, goddamn.
It's an ICC brand.
What the hell?
I can
Loaded
sear
up
my
burgers,
steaks.
dog.
Hey, no. I'll be the first.
Oh.
Oh yes, Adrian is going straight.
I'll give you a year's supply of cigars.
Yep.
Free? Yeah, I gotta check where I put it on you though. I'm gonna sear it right over that shirt you were wearing today and just press that polyester right into your nipple.
So
That
also-
is the coolest thing ever. I'm gonna make that a belt buckle. That is so cool. And now can I open this?
yeah. These ones are. This is pretty cool. How cool is that?
Seriously. Okay, so we Nelson has been working on I think it's a 60 count ICC exclusive humidor that literally has doors that pull out from all different angles, that has all the different adabases inside of it.
Yep.
And those cigars have industrial cigars special labels because it's made just for us. And this is the first bundle of those.
Yep. And those are on the Duendes. So from here on out, the Duendes here, well, once they have their boxes, the Duendes will have our secondary bands on.
Oh my God. You can't see this, folks. We'll take a picture of it.
I'll take it out and smoke the shit.
Well, I'm going to be smoking
after
this
that.
till next Thursday.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Oliver, thank you. Nelson Alfonso, thank you so much.
The bands look great.
By the way, I've been getting a text from Pablo from was in Switzerland. Sent me a good day, mate, from Switzerland.
Noble's in.
Anthony Scott. No, we were just talking about you, Scott. You're gonna have to go back and we'll replay this. But yeah, what an amazing time. We were just finishing up talking about the
Track day.
track day and the fact that you have gone to sleep every day dreaming about the track. I told Brandon I'm going to put some of those rumble strips going into his driveway, just those red and white stripes just going in.
I'm gonna put it all over my yard.
It's funny. I was driving through Wakeland, and there's an S turn in there, and I'm talking to Scott on the phone. He goes, "You're going to see that. You're going to start looking for the apex." I said, "I'm about to do it right now." And I mean, I put it into race, and I took that faster than I've ever taken it.
Yeah. It's changed everything.
Everything.
The way I box people out, you should see as many of take a right-hander. I just ran it right out.
I do that anyway.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah. That's
I
right.
didn't actually do that.
I
But I
do.
did want to.
I do.
Let's talk about what's hot and what's not.
What's hot and what's not? Valuable session.
Let's do it.
All right. So what was I looked at the last 4 weeks, and what was really hot the last 4 weeks was the Cavalier LE, and that was not actually hot for 4 weeks. It was actually hot for 4 hours. We got 30 boxes. We were promised 50. I'm not going to say anything negative because everybody else got 6. And but we got our 30 boxes. They sold out in 4 hours, and that's just the way that goes. But if you got them, good for you. The whiskey straw has been extremely popular. I think there's still a few left.
Yep.
So that's good. Queen Bee is pulling in, coming out of her coma. Atabay Brewhouse has been on fire since we've been able to get them in a big quantity. And the cigar we just talked about, the Vargas 160, is kicking ass. And this will be a shocker. Cochon.
Oh, really? That sells well?
That's a first.
That's an interesting...
Remember riding those at the track?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're still having a flashback.
See, I can't... I don't know if I'm like in the Truman
You see
Show.
people on a scooter and you're like, I was driving those at that track today.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, turn really
I'll tell you what I'm not surprised about is the next two, which is the Pichardo, Connecticut, and the Bocock Brothers, Connecticut. I'll tell you what, people want to they're in that wave where they want to kind of dip down on strength.
with good flavor.
And you got amazing flavor for Connecticut, and those two cigars are killing it. And the cigar that I think is, I'm going to blame the packaging on it. Amazing packaging you guys did, but the Crux du Connoisseur is on fire.
Word.
Literally on fire. So,
That's what's hot.
that is what's hot. And
We don't ever really talk about what's not, though. I'm going to be honest.
No,
It's just,
and I think
our top 10.
I'm going to say that a lot of it is due to the fact that we have a pretty damn good selection.
Yeah.
The selection still, I think the fact that we curate the humidor instead of fill the humidor with whatever General and some of these big cigar companies want you to do.
Bafangu is what we say.
We say that on a regular basis.
Can we bring Darren in and put him in the hot seat?
I think we should.
Because we have the least comfortable seat in the house, which we usually reserve specifically for him. So let's take a moment. Let's welcome him in. Please, everyone give it up to Darren Choppy! Come on in. We got you the super comfy
Humiliating little chair.
Good morning.
Darren Chaffee, owner of Principal Cigars and just good damn friend.
Good damn.
Part of our family for sure. For him to hop on a plane to make sure that he was here for last night was one of many shocks that I had last night. And I hope you guys had a good time. I understand you guys got rolling about 3 a.m. So Yulia didn't dance on the tables at all, which was a big letdown.
Big letdown.
Yeah, big letdown.
Well, the weekend is young. So.
It is.
Yeah. We still have tonight.
She's got a little
And
vinegar in her
tonight.
right now. I think she's ready to go.
I think so.
Yeah.
So what's new? What's happening in your life?
Nothing, man. It's been a busy few months. We're in full gear trying to get everything ready for the fall. So much new stuff coming out this year that it's been difficult to juggle with production and everything else. But we are pumped about it. We have the cocktail collection. We have hopefully in time the new Money to Burn. We have Bad Principles being
Bad Principles is going to be awesome.
We have a few other things in place as well. So it's a busy season.
So I'm smoking right now the beignet.
Yes, beignet is the way we organized the cocktail collection was we chose 5 cocktails from 5 different time periods, and we wanted to have cocktails that are fairly common, maybe a little bit out there for some of them, but that were really respective of the different time periods, and that would also allow us to have fun with the branding and the design, right? So the beignet is the 19th century cocktail for the Sazerac. It's the Sazerac Companion, and so for that one, we literally created we took a 19th century mold, chose the very best one because they all vary slightly on those old wooden molds, and then recreated that and used it for the production of the beignet.
So this one, I think I remember you telling me it's called like what's it called? The matchstick? The cigars used to be called matchstick cigars or something along those lines?
Well, the thing is, like a lot of those old cigars had those tapered ends because it was a really common toll and everybody was smoking, right? So you'd be lighting them in the street. You didn't have a torch lighter, so you'd want to be able to quickly light something and get it lit, and then you could sort of nurse that burn up to ignite the entire cigar.
So with this, you usually would not. You don't toast the foot on this.
You wouldn't need
just
to.
fire
Yeah,
it.
Just
it
get
has
that
little
at the end.
point. It's like, you know, diademas and a lot of the really older patolas, they had that tapered end, and that was really functionally the main reason for it. But it's sexy looking as well.
It really is. It's such a cool little size for someone that wants a smaller format cigar that has just that classic feel.
Yeah.
That to me, I think it's just that timeless. Striking it with a soft flame, it just feels right.
It feels
Yeah.
great in the hand. It's a sexy little smoke for sure.
What is of the cigars that you've got coming out? What are the ones you're most excited about? I mean, you've got a lot of cigars.
We do. We have a lot. I mean, I hate to keep talking about the money to burn because it's taking longer and longer. But the blends this time around, it's going to be 2 different Churchills. And as you mentioned, Patre before, we're just having issues getting everyone on Churchills again. So it keeps getting pushed, but I'm excited for those. In cocktail collection, I think the Negroni, which I gave you a test blend of, for me, it's a Lonsdale. It's just a gorgeous smoke. I mean, Negroni or not, it's called the Count, and that's the one I think I'm the most excited about in that collection. Then we have this cigar coming out, which is the first Vitola of 3 called Martinique, which is I would describe it as like an Aviator Series level Connecticut. So if you want a Connecticut,
I think you have you given me one of these.
I gave you an
before?
unbanded one.
Yeah, it was.
Killer.
It was unreal.
This is
Unreal.
and the Bad Principles.
Yeah, Bad Principles too. I mean, we
Bad Principles is
You're
just
just
a
coming out
great.
with some killer cigars.
We primarily brought them back for the Polish and Norwegian markets, but we are going to release them in the U.S. and they have their cool little 5-packs and 3-packs and at a really, really good price point, which I need some input from you on.
So do the Polish light it on the right end or?
Yes. Yes.
We have
Nice.
not. We haven't come down on the Polish.
Not one
yet.
Polak joke yet.
Not one. Not one.
No.
Like the Polish terrorist that burned his mouth on the tailpipe. That one.
Come on.
Hey, Noble told me that joke.
We Polish?
No, we're Czech, you dumbass.
I'm checked too. Quarter check.
Are you?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
See, we're brothers
Yeah.
or comrades or whatever they say they're.
I don't think that we're comrades. Julia.
Yeah,
Oh, sorry. Sorry about that. All right, let's push
I
it.
had a one-liner there that would have just knocked it out of the park, but
And-
I even started blushing thinking about it.
People watching. People
Yeah,
watching.
yeah. Boy, that would have been bad.
No,
All right.
it's always It's always great to see you. It's always good to just sit and smoke a cigar with you. You're a guy that is truly introspective and makes me more introspective.
Very, very
when
old
it's too
soul.
late.
Very old soul. This is easily his
This-
third or fourth
Careful
life.
how you throw the word old around this weekend.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Yeah.
This, guys, I mean, there's nothing that
Hey.
I can say that will match the reality or even respect the reality of what you created here and how special you all are. So I'm not even going to try, but thank you for having me and happiest of birthdays.
Very, very kind. Thank you very much. This has been,
Many more.
yeah, that's the plan. The
Yeah.
plan is to have many more, and we're gonna. I mean, if old man Padron could live to 90, whatever the hell he lived to, smoking
Right.
cigars every
Yeah.
day, and shit, we'll make
You
it
got another lifetime.
easy peasy.
Especially if you're around here. And that's what I was. Did you see him moving and grooving last night?
I bust moves. I might have busted a hip, but I can bust some moves.
Oh no.
Also, well, for the 70th, we'll get you the diamond encrusted walking stick. It's,
You know, they say 60 is the new 50. I'm hoping 70 is like the new 55.
By that time.
By that time,
You know,
I think
advances of
technology.
modern science.
The
There's
advances of modern science. I think 80 is going to be the new 62 and a half, something like that, 63, which is when they're going to want to push all the Social Security out to anyway. They're not going to actually want to pay anybody until they're 90, 91. Hey, if you make it, we'll give you a couple bucks, but otherwise we're broke.
Yeah, that's it. Well, Darren,
Is
I
there
look
any
forward-
way? Is there any way he could talk beautiful Yulia into coming up and
yeah, she'll do a little peer pressure.
peer
That's
pressure?
it.
Peer
That's it.
pressure. So
Thank
can we
you,
get a
Darren.
thanks,
Thank you,
Darren?
Darren.
Can we get a Yulia chant?
Can we get a Yulia chant?
Yulia, 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 Yulia. Yulia comes to us from Estonia, which
Give it
is
up for Yulia!
Yulia, which
What are you doing on here?
It's a double. Yeah.
It's a double.
it's a double.
Support, not support. Good morning, America.
Good morning, America. I
Good
love
morning.
this.
Good morning. Welcome in.
Thank you.
It's good to have you.
How are you?
Great.
This was her originally she came in one other time. Dream come true. Watched the show from Estonia.
And this
They
time
got the
is
internet.
nightmare coming to
This time nightmare. Okay, so
Good.
She,
So
she
then the
came
next time it'll be in the middle.
was just like, oh my god, I get to see the show. Well, then we brought her up. Was
And
an
I
immediate hit.
enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it.
So
So
you're gonna be here all day today?
I'm even not prepared for like live show. Like you just had a star and be like a manager.
Yeah,
The
but
manager.
it depends on who the manager is. The manager could be more important than the star.
I am.
There it
Yes.
is. That's what I was
I
looking
need
for.
her on my show.
Is
I
there,
don't know it.
is there any chance that did you see Chris before he changed into his shirt?
No.
With his nude shirt?
You would have
Okay.
felt very overdressed.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Yeah.
So you're keeping Darren in check.
No, of course. Well,
Who else is gonna do it?
yeah.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
Of the new things that are happening within Principal, what is your favorite? What's the one that
Serbia
draws you?
Serbia trip.
Talk about that. Talk about that.
Yes, that is going to happen again in September, and it's outstanding. So I don't know, people, why you still don't have a ticket. So.
But they might not.
Tickets to
I don't think
Serbia.
they know about it.
Who wants to go to Serbia?
Will you talk about Cigar Week? Is that what it is? Cigar Week in
Yes,
Serbia,
and this
right?
time is 2 weeks. So it's
2
like-
weeks, and you just go to like restaurants
Yeah,
and you have drinks and
restaurants,
everything.
wineries, like we even will have few events with the Serbian Cigar Club, which is like a huge event. So you have to be there.
So you did it. Was it earlier this year?
It was in May, yes.
It was May this year.
Yeah.
And so you just have this whole catered out week now, 2
The
weeks.
whole week, you don't have to do anything besides you have to be at the airport. We will pick you up and then we will send you back. That's it. You don't have to worry about anything.
Just smoke cigars.
Yeah.
And it's all in Belgrade?
Yes. Belgrade.
And now what I understand
You don't
is
like Belgrade.
on the food scene.
She never been there with me.
Oh, that's a good point.
So on
That's
the
a good
but
point. You
from
gotta-
from a foodie perspective, from what I understand, Serbia's food is
Oh
like
yeah.
next level.
Outstanding. Outstanding.
And when it comes to cigars, basically the whole country is a cigar lounge.
Yeah.
You can just
You
smoke
can
anywhere.
smoke everywhere, like everywhere inside the fancy
Jeez.
places, outside, like you name it.
You need a
You
new
name it.
president. We got one. We can give him to you.
And actually, at one of the events, we had even the president of Serbia was sitting behind of me, which is cool.
That is, yeah, that
Which is cool.
Which is cool. No, I agree. That is super cool.
So,
So
yeah.
if somebody wants to learn more about that Cigar Week trip, He's with you.
/Belgrade.
/Belgrade. Principalcigars.com/Belgrade.
Yeah.
With or without www. You can do it anyway.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm
People are
guessing
smart.
Ron types in www.
I guarantee you.
But watch his key. Yeah, https://www.
Yeah, perfect.
Oh, and so you're here all day, signing autographs.
Yep.
Yes. I am.
I'm looking forward.
Here's the thing that I love about Darren and Yulia is they're very approachable. They want to sit and have a cigar with you. They want to sit and talk to you, and you get so much of a different feeling towards just smoking the brand when you're sitting there with the guys that's developing.
And the last thing I would like to say, because I'm from Estonia and
Yeah.
we have to use it somehow.
Yeah.
I would like to say Palju Õnne sünnipäevaks, which means happy birthday in Estonia.
How do you say it?
Palju Õnne sünnipäevaks. Yeah.
That's okay. So you hear what that sounds like? That's what it sounds like when you're talking with your mom on the phone.
Yeah.
It sounds like a bunch of goats
Yeah.
talking to each other. But yours sounds like it's got a little bit more.
I'm Estonian.
It's got a
Who
little
else
bit
I would know that it's happy
Okay,
birthday.
so one more
I
time.
bet your conversation lasted.
No,
I'm not gonna try
you
to
can
say it.
say it once, like Palju Õnne sünnipäevaks. But Palju Õnne, it's like more luck.
We need to go. We need to go.
That-
Yeah. So,
Well, at least we know one word. Hopefully.
Oh yes, you can go now.
Thank you.
Everyone,
Yeah.
please give it up for Yulia. That's so funny. I could feel, you could see her comfort just start to go like, okay, yeah, light's still on, camera's still on. Let's get out of here.
So my buddy Scott here, he wishes me a happy birthday, old man. I'm just going to tell you, Scott, if you're still watching, go back and watch it from the beginning. And I may or may not have made comments about a picture that's hanging here. That was the time that you and I were gay. So back up and watch it. But yeah, that our prom picture's up there on the deal. But notice, here's the thing I want you to notice. He's the one holding the flowers. That's all I'm going to say.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
And we do have the one where you're doing Wild and Crazy Guys.
We do have Wild and Crazy Guys and Coneheads.
And Coneheads.
Yeah.
In the rain gear.
In the rain gear, yeah.
No, there's a lot of noble in this building right now. No, good show so far. What else do we have on the script there, Pop?
Well, I think...
you want me to slide stage right and you Begley in here to talk about our show?
Why don't I stage?
Is that your happy birthdays? You don't have to
Yeah. Why don't you?
Queen Bee,
I get
come
more
on in.
nervous.
What are you nervous about?
And it's not good because even now Hollywood's getting up and leaving.
What?
Okay. Queen Bee is in.
Good morning.
Why, again, Robert is right there, okay? You see how he's all estrettoed out? You see how everything else is estretto in here?
I like what I like.
Every week you continue.
I asked for decaf, didn't I? Where the hell's my decaf?
I think you brought decaf, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Along with a cup that says death before decaf.
He had the same look on his face when he said, "Drinking? I wasn't drinking."
Yeah.
Let's talk about last night.
No, we already talked about last night.
You did?
Yeah.
Did you talk about Ryan wannabe Vanilla Ice?
You know what?
Shit.
Ryan was just walking through, and what I noticed from a distance was it was
What
like
the hell was that?
it was like somebody was singing karaoke on laggy internet. So the lyrics were about a half a second behind when they were coming out. It's kind of like when you're trying to lip read somebody, but as it's coming out.
No, listen, I was an observer last night because my legs were hurting. So it was wild sitting and watching. Then there was the dance-off between you,
No, it wasn't a dance off, it was a
Nathan,
dance party.
and Kevin. Holy shit balls.
Was that awesome?
Did Nathan take some like private like breakdancing lessons or something?
He can windmill. He
We
windmills.
didn't even know. We didn't even know.
No,
No, seriously, like literally, like all my life I've known him. Like he just, I didn't know what to expect, and he gets down, and I was like, what the hell is happening?
he
Mind
killed it.
blown.
And the worm, and then Kevin did the worm that when he went like this, and then went over
And
and
then flipped
somersaulted,
himself. Oh my god!
and then almost flipped himself right to his feet. He didn't, but his effort was applauded.
Holy shit!
That was a blast. We were just tossing around the energy around the dance. Oh, that was a blast.
That was insane.
We need to do that again next week.
Wow.
And what I'll say
Did we
is,
have all the furniture out?
look, if all the furniture goes out, that's fine. Here's the thing. The casino company was scheduled to be here by 5:30, so we could be done by 6:30, have a half hour to relax, some people come in. At 6:46 for the 7 o'clock event,
Yeah.
the casino company arrives with 2 craps tables, blackjack, roulette. And we busted ass. And Rob was here busting ass. And we got the entire casino set up in 14 minutes.
Wow.
And by that time, everyone was kind of in, and it didn't. No one knew, any different. So it was good effort, good planning on your side. You did an awesome job. All the hors d'oeuvres and everything, they just killed it.
Everything was everybody, like you with the pictures. I mean, everybody.
It's a good teamwork. I thought that was.
McClurkin, he was stellar with Eric Hall hanging up all of the stuff for me.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Couldn't done without anybody.
You know what? I should have probably I should have checked through all the old photos.
Yeah.
And maybe checked and taken the one down that had my ex-girlfriend on there. My wife didn't like that one quite as much as I thought it was pretty benign. But
I didn't even
my
think
wife
about it
and
till
all
you said that.
I know. Yeah, me neither. But
Did they draw a mustache on her? I mean,
No, I'm gonna just cut out a small picture of Ale's face and just kind of slap it on there.
Oh my
That'll
God.
be fine.
so to repeat from last night, is Reg here? Did
No.
anybody see his play game with that old 80-year-old lady with the curly hair trying to get her to dance?
What 80-year-old lady?
The one
with
that
curly
was
hair?
doing the blackjack or whatever the table that was here.
Debbie?
Yeah, so she was trying to break down her little area and take her stuff one by one. I mean, just picture what your great grandmother would look like with the really tight curls, short hair. She looked like I Love Lucy, but like 80 some years old.
Yep. Like Lucy
And
now.
he would not let her go by until she danced. So she just did the little like shuffle, 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 you know, as fast as she could. And then she shuffled her way. But I watched her when she came back in to get her second part. She was eyeing Reg to see where he was at. And as soon as he turned his back, that lady could move, let me tell you. I thought, okay, she's just like, oh, I can't move. No, she ran.
Oh.
Reg, desperate man.
No.
Desperate.
No, he got into the Boone's farm.
He's 0 for 8 now.
I've seen him. He's just sitting there swinging like a dyslexic T-ball kid. He's just swinging away, missing.
And he does this with his jacket. I don't know what. I mean, I thought I had some moves, but Reg, you got me beat on those moves.
So this week, I think it's this week. We
Yes,
kick off
this
your
week,
show.
Thursday, 8 p.m. Size Matters
Podcast.
podcast.
What I'm gonna say is, please don't just try. Look, this is gonna come from industrial, so please just try not to make it, sex ed with a couple of dirty old broads podcast. Can I make that one request?
Don't try to change me now.
All right,
Maybe
so
we shoot it from my backyard, not even have industrial.
you know what? I'm shooting it straight to the SD card, and then we'll take it from there.
No, I think you guys will be pleasantly surprised. It's not going to be raunchy or anything.
Well,
Yeah, there's no reason why we would think it would be.
Yeah. So it's Thursday.
Which is- So
Thursday,
Thursday,
8
8
p.m.
o'clock. And then that's...
And it's also Ladies' Night Thursday.
So that means it's the second Thursday. Is that how it works?
Yep.
It's second Thursday
Thursday.
from here on out, Ladies' Night. We'll continue to grow what that is, but that will become a staple. Sponsored by the Lynx Ladies.
Yes.
And that I think will be the right move.
Yes. All right, everybody. See you next Thursday.
Adios.
Adios.
Well, that was easy. No hot takes. No
There was
nothing.
one raunchy thing before you go.
Okay.
We used to.
One raunchy thing.
Yeah.
Damn it.
God damn it.
We were so close. We were so close.
Meet this lady.
Okay, the one raunchy thing from last night was the lady that was sitting there, the older lady with her legs wide open with her dress.
Geisha, you saw it?
My God.
Ty, did you see it?
That was the raunchiest thing ever right there.
That was, it's like a train wreck. You want to look away, but you can't, but then you're like, you can't unsee what you saw.
What happened?
Yes.
This a lady sitting there with the legs open?
Yeah, just sitting right here in the middle. Just,
Not on purpose.
She just airing out.
Yes.
yeah, she was airing out. She needed my fan.
You should have teamworked that one.
Fan it.
Hey, Ty, you're supposed to
Oh, okay, sorry.
Who? That's on Gladys?
I'm glad. Get the hell up here.
And Gladys.
So yeah,
Wow. We need to have an etiquette class.
a ladies
yeah.
etiquette
Yes.
class.
Okay, I'll take it from here.
Good job. Yeah. No, that was clean.
I want to expand on your etiquette.
Okay.
Okay, good. Come on back in.
We're gonna expand on proper etiquette. My wife and her BFF, Kayla, my wife has this mask that's like this big, right? And Kayla comes over like it was a pit stop in a NASCAR race. Comes over, stops, holds her dress out, and then she starts fanning.
And then just takes off.
Close it off, goes back into the race.
Oh my god.
Just cooling the brakes, I guess.
Oh my god. What we're trying to say is you're supposed to come to
what
First
happened.
Fridays
I
and
watched
just people watch. It's unbelievable.
It is.
It is. Add that to what's hot and what's not, says Noble.
Yeah, it was hot.
Yeah.
There was heat coming off those brakes.
Amy with Lone Elm Whiskey is coming in. Good morning to you. She's coming in from...
There's a lot of people that when Amy was in and did the cigar talk on Tuesday night, she brought some honey, Lone Elm honey, that apparently everybody is like jonesing over in a major way.
Yes. Frank talking about the open
Frank
legs.
said,
I looked over and saw
he
it.
He looked over, he saw it, he wanted to cry.
See you, Noble.
Oh, you all saw it. Don't act like you didn't.
Yeah.
Shit.
Noble says, gotta run, booking a trip to Serbia. Expensive podcast.
Get 2 tickets.
Yeah, get 2 tickets. Take them with you.
Yeah.
Hello to Karaka from Turkey.
Karaka from Turkey.
Oh, from Turkey. That's how you got to get started with these people from Turkey. Good day, mate.
There it is.
Yeah,
There it is.
right there. Got to get down there. I'm surprised those guys would just start throwing loot.
They probably are.
They probably are. That's why they got those white outfits so you just can't see it. Stellar show so far. I also want to, in addition to thanking Darren and Yulia for coming in, John Vaughn has spent the last 3 or 4 weeks in Michigan. He's taking on one hell of a battle and is spearheading what will be, which will go down as the largest sexual abuse case in the history of athletics, and he's the spearhead of that. All I knew was the day before he showed up here, he was sitting and talking to the Attorney General of Michigan. He is making shit happen. I'm so proud of him. He's standing up and he's walking tall through this fight. And for him to walk up and give me a hug last night when we were playing craps, it was a shock to see him. So I was so happy. I'm real happy to hear he's your +1 tomorrow at golf.
Yep.
So really, really excited. JB, thanks for coming in for making that trip and busting away and coming back home. I think he's truly home right now, and where everybody's here to support him. So that was awesome. I'm kind of glad Scott didn't come in because the craps table would have had another level of energy. I mean, it was booming.
With Jim Russell?
Jim Russell was on. Jim Russell had a run like I had that night up in Council Bluffs. It was nonstop.
That sounds more like a crack or a meth run that you made.
Well, no, it was Council Tucky, but it was. I had a run that night. I rolled 48 minutes straight, and there was only 2 of us on the table. So even the dealers were like, "Don't stop, man, keep going." And I was calling hard 8s and calling hard 6s, and all I know is that Scott had chips filling the entire end of the table. It was a crazy night. But anyway, that was.
That's fun stuff, isn't it?
It's fun stuff.
It's
great memories.
really looking forward to it. And on that note, next month, September 3rd, first Friday, is Busy's 50th birthday. And this place is going to get real Omaha in here.
This place is going to get very Omaha.
I think he has 25 family members coming down
from Omaha?
From Omaha for that.
Then we need to have them bring some Runzas down.
Yeah, I guess.
Big Fred's.
Big Fred's.
Big Fred's would be good.
I want some Broncos.
I don't think Broncos is going to travel real well. I mean,
that's a good point.
Just to go from Broncos on 120th to 192nd, it got a little greasy.
Yeah, it did.
I mean, it got real greasy.
You're right.
I don't think
idea.
I don't think Uber Eats even delivers that stuff because people don't want the oil to seep into the floorboards of their car.
You're right. Even the buns soaking all the way through. Oh, but it's good. What else we got? We got. We did.
Yeah.
We do need to bring in a staple of this show, and I think this would be a good way to sign it off. And we should bring in Adrian. For what you're packing. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about guns.
Let's talk about guns, baby.
All right, let's go. Adrian Brunda, what's up?
Adrian.
All right. What's happening, dog?
Hey, man.
Adrian Barunda.
What you packing?
What you packing? All right, who cares?
H&K?
H&K? Is
That's what you have.
That's what I have. Okay.
That's
okay.
just so you know.
All right.
What else is up?
Hey,
our shirt club launched, and it's going great. So get on cigarsandguns.com, check that out.
The shirts are awesome.
Yes, yeah.
Yes.
The first shirt came out. August is going to be better.
How can it be?
Well,
This one has an ICC house
I know,
sticker.
yeah,
It does.
definitely. And we'll do some more co-branded shirts in the future. But yeah, looking forward to that. September 11th.
Yep.
America AF Smoke Show will be here. We'll have cigars. We'll have guns. We'll have.
I think Amy with Lone Elm said she was in
Amy.
too.
We'll have.
I think when you
Yeah.
when you combine Lone Elm whiskey with people with guns, I don't see how anything can go wrong.
Nothing's going wrong.
No.
Because we're gonna tie it together and see if Sharon wants to be here.
I heard we're going to put targets up in those little windows of that building that's under construction.
See, if you did it here for a short range and then you shot the tower,
Yeah.
and then you could go to the windows for more of a long
Yeah.
range.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
And then
Shoot
we'll
cats.
do
God, it's gonna be
free
fun.
branding.
Yes, free branding.
Yeah.
Actually, from
Using
here
the
moving
branding,
forward,
yeah.
we will do free brands for anyone that wants to come
Let's
in
get a
and
torch lighter up to that.
Torch lighter.
it only hurts
Yeah.
for a couple weeks. And
Yeah.
that's it.
And unless it gets infected.
That is gonna.
Yeah.
It is
If it gets infected, I think that,
That would
it
be
takes a
upside
terrible
down.
turn.
That one sucks. Not only did it hurt, but it's upside down.
So we have.
That
We've
would
got
piss you off.
America.
Oh shit, it's backwards.
America AF. We've got the shirt club is popping off. It's going awesome. What else we got?
Just fun times, good people, and good cigars, man.
That's it. So I think with that, let's sign this bitch off.
Let's sign it off. Let's have a Saturday. Come on in. Let's do something even if it's wrong.
That's what I'm thinking. So thank you everyone
There might
for
still
joining
be
us this
there might still
morning.
be some Boone's farmland around.
There is. In 3, 2, 1. Happy birthday! Thank you all. And now
guys.
we got to go clean this shit up now. As cute as that was for a second.
Oh my God.
What's that? It's smoking.
Nice.
Oh, come in, smoke a cigar with us. Smoke a principal today. You know what? Smoke whatever the hell you want.
Joint.
We will talk to you guys later. Peace. There you go. Peace. Bam. Bam.